as a West Virginian. Hear ye, hear ye. Gather around as I read an important proclamation on your rights as a West Virginian. The people of West Virginia, proud and free, do hereby declare their Ratepayers Bill of Rights. No longer shall the good folk of West Virginia suffer under unjust charges, silent disconnections, and mysterious billings. Nay, I say! By this proclamation, let everyone know that West Virginians deserve affordable, reliable, and fair utility services. This Ratepayer Bill of Rights states that all residents and businesses must be treated fairly and transparently by all electric, gas, and water utilities regulated by the Public Service Commission of West Virginia, the PSC. Our first right, the right to fair and reasonable rates. Utility rates must be just, reasonable, and transparent, reflecting the actual cost of providing service without profiteering, putting ratepayer impacts as the top priority. Any proposed rate increases must undergo public hearings in at least 3 different geographical locations of service territory. Utilities must provide discounted rates for those on fixed or low incomes during the hottest and the coldest months. Extreme weather, medical emergencies, or states of emergency. To increase ratepayers' ability to plan and decrease volatility, rate hikes must be limited and publicly justified. Large infrastructure costs that benefit only a small number of customers must not be passed on to we, the ratepayers. Our second right, the right to reliable and safe service. Utilities must provide consistent and safe service in accordance with national standards, responding promptly to outages and emergencies. Utility companies must invest in grid resilience to reduce blackouts and prepare for severe weather. Utilities must have a diverse portfolio of energy sources to insulate ratepayers from market volatility and interruptions in service. Our third right, the right to transparent and accurate billing. Bills must be clear and itemized, showing energy usage, fees, taxes, tariffs. Customers have the right to challenge incorrect bills, receive timely corrections, and access their usage data. Our fourth right, right to fair disconnection protections. Utilities must provide at least 30 days notice and at least 3 contact attempts before disconnecting service, and offer a percentage of an income-based payment plan to struggling customers. No household will be disconnected during the hottest months, the coldest months, extreme weather, medical emergencies, state of emergencies, or financial hardship. Woo! Our fifth right, right to energy assistance and efficiency. All customers have access and frequently be informed about appropriate discounted utility rates and changes in programs, including the low energy assistance program, weatherizations assistance program, the Dollar Energy Fund, utility-funded energy efficiency initiatives, flexible payment plans to avoid disconnection, and average monthly payment plans to avoid seasonal spikes in bills. Our sixth right to renewable energy access in the state of West Virginia. Customers have the right to generate their own electricity, including solar-generated electricity. Woo! Customers have a right to establish benefiting partnerships in community solar programs. Customers have a right to choose where their energy comes from, including neighbors, utilities, or local organizations. Our seventh right to fair representation and dispute resolution. Utilities must resolve customer disputes promptly and fairly. Customers have the right to file complaints with the West Virginia Public Service Commission if they're treated unfairly. Commissioners should come from a variety of backgrounds. Reflect a history of advocating for the interests of different classes of ratepayers. The Office of the Consumer Advocate should be established by statute as independent with the sole duty to reduce the cost of utility bills and protect we, the ratepayers. Customers have the right to reimbursement for costs incurred through rectifying intentionally, grossly negligent utility practices. Our eighth and final right to public participation and engagement. Ratepayers have the right to attend and speak at PSC public hearings on a rate changes, utility policies, energy planning activities in an accessible manner. Utilities must proactively let customers know about a rate increase and provide instructions on how to submit comments. All public hearings must have an online option that is accessible and open to the public. Cases that have a major impact on bills, employment, and the economy of any part of the state, including integrated resource planning, must have public hearings in person within an hour's drive of most customers. All utilities must produce an annual report that tracks data on energy burdens in the state and make that information accessible to the Public Service Commission and to the public. West Virginians, we can't take these unjust rate increases anymore. We deserve reliability, transparency, and accurate billing. God bless West Virginia and her people. And policymakers, hear me when I say this. We demand these rights. Do you hear me, policymakers? I said we demand these rights. To find out more about the Ratepayer Bill of Rights, visit www.energyfreedomwv.org/BOR for more information on your Bill of Rights.